How do you like this?
Off to check the perimeter, man.
I do not like this.
Надо проверить периметр.
Done a better job sitting off the back button. When should they even be?
That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it.
Anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age.
I haven't found anything right now.
Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the jurisdiction of any government. Assured. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure.
Around the clock, around the world. Because of you. Always watching. Because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague. A city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside the Riga train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Russell...
Why are you even here?
Living up just got to be the stupidest idea I've ever gone along. Get over here!
Die, Free!
Я его потерял!
And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Not collected, an elusive vigilante attack.
Идем, посмотрим вон там.
Life-saving medical transport from getting through. In Chile, they committed
Coming up empty, old here. God damn it.
Видовать.
In Russia, packed combat troops passed St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world. Underground media wants to think. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting.
We'll get through this.
We are constantly bringing the best and latest technology. Our portable data system
Так, спокойно. Все в норме.
and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Areas of the threat.
Someone will have to die.
Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and
Someone there?
relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in those of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentations. Proponents of the
Couldn't it?
legislation have been
Stop
protesting
moving
all
and
over
listen.
the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap.
You've got to be kidding me.
For any break in the story, this is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Come out! Promise me no
In another augmented terror attack,
Someone could be out there.
passengers aboard sister airliner flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit.
We need to
and
thoroughly
recklessly
clean out
entered
the tunnel.
flight crew. Black box recorder suggests that the man may have
Let's
been
hope
suffering
it stays
flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world
could that be?
flew into a psychotic
Get
killing
behind
spree,
something.
causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it.
Mr. Boscovelli is safe.
This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, and we at Palisade Property have made addressing those concerns a priority. The walls of Palisade Property.
Close to target.
Я там за тобой.
Умеет шестярка прятать. Find it!
He's got to be here somewhere.
Gerda Nikera! Has to be here!
Stop work. He's not here.
Going to be on edge.
I don't see anyone.
Он вернется, я точно. Look for it.
Drop it, he's gone.
В следующий раз достанем, не парься.
What the fuck is going on here? Stay close and yell out it's
А вон там ты смотрел?
We are God's chosen. He will guide us. I will break you! I don't see anyone. We're doing great, Brad. I'm not seeing anything. There is no prophylaxis of strange ghosts. Nothing. Keep moving.
Moving closer.
No way! I am not falling for it! Gonna kill me again!
Hide a little bit longer.
Trying to run!
Fucking on! Please, no! I fucking knew this would happen again!
Draw his attention.
Hide a little bit longer! Fucking on! Just need to hide a little bit longer! Please, leave me alone! Please, no! Hide a little bit longer! I fucking knew this would happen again! Please, leave me alone!
Come out, come out! No time to rest. Keep your weapon ready!
Causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting... In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they... Roy is president. In Russia, massive combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S.,
And I will end it.
millions of workers lost their jobs with a collective leaked classified corporate document, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go down. The collective is despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is a license to sell recording
detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Security Council Resolution 3527, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powered
Over here.
especially in the wake of the August event, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning proponents of the legislation have been protesting all over, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation is a part of the has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live from Picus.
They may have batteries. Doctors. Shots
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Someone making a desperate play to win back their money.
When should they even
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
This place isn't that big. Anything on the cameras?
Try not to damage the tables. Over here. Too early for this shit. Over here.
Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful.
Should have done a better job sitting off the back tunnel.
Over here.
Your box still here! Bring him to an end! Moving! You take him in! It's our cover! We lost the oil box!
zleze do říky a dostane povýšení.
What the hell? Paradar and stay quiet.
Right here in the city.
Here comes another one.
Sorry.
Připomínáme, že v Praze až do odvolání platí stav nouze.
Papíry, prosím.
This is getting to be a real pain.
Chvilku strpení, prosím. Skenuju. Co pak tady máme? OK. Žádný problémy? Tak jo, Augu. Můžeš jít dál.
One affects you, the other doesn't. It's that simple. When was the last...
Take control of your destiny, brother.
We are at the brink of a new age.
I have searched for this creation, and I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine, God, friend. Destroy this. I was lost. Fate I broke. I hated myself, my almighty God. No longer.
As you wish. But remember, homeowner, I'll pose a substantial security risk.
This International Civil Engineering and Action Plan is the brainchild of Santos Eden.
Adam, what's going on? I didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant AUGs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental AUGs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test AUGs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan AUG? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
These schematics you saw, don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, a neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchaea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive, a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
As you wish.
This International Civil Engineering and Action Plan is the brainchild of Santos CEO, Nathaniel Brown.
Out of sight, out of mind.
See him!
Oglądam przyjemny zwuk.
Yes, you said that. That was 6 months ago. Earlier today, the Ruzicka train station fell victim to a bombing. The third to hit Prague in recent months. Is this... This is Eliza Kasai, reporting to you, live, from Picus. Picus News. Impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories.
No!
States, a group of non-augmented citizens, armed with a... They claim the U.S. government is not doing enough to protect them from augmented cravings. In China, meanwhile, a group of protesters demanding freedom and basic human rights for all.
Что?
I do not want to die!
Stupidest idea I've ever run along.
Let's just get to the end of our shift, bro. No, please don't. I never
What are they going to do? Get shot in the air?
Stay calm, man. Shoot them.
There's no way we can secure an area like this.
No.
Nah.
Not like this. Moving from current position.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Seek and you will find. You will find meaning in the arms of the machine. You will find belonging in oneness and singularity. I have searched the installation, and I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine, brother and friends. Join us. In our bodies, out. For augmented bodies lies our salvation, seekers. We carry the seeds of divinity in us, the future of the neo-human.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Like always, find and
Access denied.
a bright future is at hand for our people. I'll tell what it was or where it's going.
Now what?
I was lost like you, friend. Moving from current position. Sakura, I don't know. I don't see anything. We need to lock this district down. Everything!
To a bombing. The third day in Prague in recent months. Is this really the face of a pacifist? Join the discussion online and let us know what you think. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live. Our global leader is fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. And now for a close look at events making headlines around the world. In fact, the odd incident is still being felt 2 years after the fact. Here, the hatred of violence.
Please! I'm begging you!
What do they want us to do? Get shoved in the air?
I swear! No, please don't hurt me.
No doubt many viewers were horrified by that story I brought to you last week, in which a
Przypominamy, że wracam aż do
Something is out there. I know it. We're just trying to keep peace and order here.
No, don't give away our position.
think it's gone, whatever it was.
I see it. I can push the building so quick.
You can forget about it for now.
Seem to have quieted down.
I've come from one of the apartments, maybe.
Just get them off.
Hard to tell where it was or where it's gone. Moving from current position.
In our bodies, our augmented
Have you heard of this Church of the Machine God? It seems perfect for us. You live upstairs, yes? You should be alright for a while. No way they are evicting you.
I'll bet no one is harassing you about the bombings. Even if you are more likely to be involved than I am.
But no longer. Open your eyes to the truth, friend.
And complete. Maintaining cautious patrol mode.
Better watch that.
aby se vyhýbali inteligentním programovým a pokud možno nevycházeli z domu.
Panzer bastard.
What do you think you're doing? This train car is for naturals. Come on, let's see your paperwork.
Here, everything's in order.
These are nice, but you still have to play by the rules, understand? Stay out of the natural section. Learn it, live it. Go.
Are you going to the house party on Saturday?
Stay away.
You need to listen to me. You won't get this kind of news from Picus.
I just gave you 5, 9 JP.
I'm sorry.
9 JP. 6, 4, 5.
Alex, This whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Take them a while. My eyes
Maybe the connection is that there is no connection. Is that
right now, I think my
We got this. Thanks.
Listen up, team. What's their status? Where was that chopper headed?
I have 3 air
It's a guitar that are promising, but they're privately owned.
Nobody can get close enough to take a look.
Now I got a whole lot of about 60% happens. Every time I send something.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah. It was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm alright.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now and meeting with Leon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
Run DNA checks through all the outlets. I think one of them will pop up and
Walker and Paul. Report urgent. Katerina to Agent Yoder's office.
I think Singh's got some kind of adrenaline addiction. He plays it too close to the edge. You made it out alive, didn't you?
It is Jensen, yes?
I think Director Miller's making the mistake, putting all our resources into finding these Dubai newcomers.
Agent Jensen!
In yet another augmented.
Agent Singh. Wasn't expecting to see you again. In civvies, at least.
Just passing through. I wanted to thank your team for the backup in Dubai. That sting went to hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome. But I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Headed into the field office there?
Not exactly.
Re-embedding with the Jinn. Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
No choice. That ambush knocked everyone on their asses. TF-29, Bell Tower, the Jinn. To cover all the angles, I need to go back. Hopefully my cover is still good. You killing the signal booster at the hotel should help.
You're thinking the Jinn can get a beat on our gate crashers faster than TF-29.
Perhaps. They do not like loose ends. An augmented kill squad with military training. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah, once. But it's a long story. Did we get anything out of the cleanup operation?
Mostly corpses.
Could still be ex-Bell Tower.
It's a possibility. The audits and investigations of Bell Tower will go on for years before we know how many rats jumped from that ship. At least we recovered their weapons. Unlisted. High spec. Military-grade augmentation. Enough to build another couple of you. That is a joke.
Right. It's the world we live in. Anyone with an exemption to the weaponized augment ban is a useful tool. Or a terrorist. I don't envy what you've got ahead of you.
Actually...
Yeah, I understand the...
That story isn't in as much of a hurry as you are.
Agent Jensen! Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. It is Jensen. Yes.
This is so... And now for a close look at the events making headlines.
What are the chances you do that?
Last night, the collective published the tax returns of the 50 richest people in Switzerland. It made for some very interesting reading.
Causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, though, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to say. This is Eliza Davis. From Picus, Ariel is constantly bringing back
Agent Jensen! You'd think one of them would pop up on some list
a
somewhere.
more in-depth look at UN Security Council
I hate this. I really hate this.
initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things?
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orgs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows, with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that. No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Rosika investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
With all due respect, we were blindsided in Dubai, and those mercs put up one hell of a firefight. I'd like to know who they were.
They were augmented, Jensen. Chances are this will lead right back home.
To the train station attack?
Maybe. It's possible. But we won't know for sure if we don't investigate both. Mac's a solid agent. I'm confident he'll dig up something on the gold masks. And once we get Singh reinserted with the Jinn, he might be able to use their network to find out even more, as long as his cover wasn't blown. Regardless, I want you looking into Razika before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
Yes, sir. You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained, because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient, because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Razika? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.
Everyone's claiming responsibility to her.
you've decided you need some practice, huh? You know the best tip my training officer ever gave me? Reload your weapon before it's empty. Saves time. If you zoom in using iron sight, you'll acquire targets faster. Try it. You'll see the difference. Of course, you know a headshot is the fastest way to take down a target. But watch out for helmets. They'll slow you down. Okay, if your target is wearing armor, you'll do less damage per round. Through? Let's try armor piercing this time. Remember that, Agent. The right tool for the right situation. Could save your life. Now, let's take a look at the technical targets. These are tougher to disable using regular ammo. They tell me shooting security devices isn't usually the best way to go. You should try to disable them. Once you've disabled a security device, your armor-piercing rounds will take it out more easily. You should always have at least one backup weapon, so you can improvise, adapt, overcome any situation. Hoorah! Seems like you're warmed up now. Let's go over some of the other aspects of your weapons. I like how silencers reduce sound, but the trade-off is less stopping power. Less damage per hit. See how much extra ammo you need because of the silencer? Back to normal. But if you need to be quiet, Adam, the silencer's the way to go. Just remember the decreased damage. You know, there are several other types of attachments you can use to upgrade your weapons. Keep your eyes open for them. Again, reloading your weapon before it's empty saves time. The pistol in full auto will take down targets fast, but it'll burn through your ammo. That's your refresher, but I'm sure you already knew all that stuff, Adam. Feel free to come back anytime.